I am a squatty, and my father was a squatty as well. He was captain of the crack squad in '95. I have grown up hearing stories about the crack squad my whole life. I wanted to be on the squad as long as I can remember, and I've wanted to go to Shattuck as long as I can remember. I've seen my dad's lifelong friends from the squad. I know a lot more about the squad than most students, and understand its meaning differently. The crack squad was a well-regarded group that only those willing and able to work their hardest could get into.
Announcement made. 1994, 1995, for teacup winners, Paul Thomas Smith.
The best of the best. This will hopefully happen again, but for now, the squad has much work to do to get back to standard. I would like to share the history of the squad. Well, at least what I can share to those who aren't in it. The beginning. The Shattuck St. Mary's Crack Squad is a silent precision military drill team. The squad was founded in 1882, originally known as the far-famed Fancy Drill Squad by the students of the school. The first drill the squad did was 136 years ago, in 1883, in between acts of a minstrel show. People liked the squad, and it kept going, completely independent of the school. It would select a new captain out of returning members each year. Seniors are captains, except in some special cases. The crack squad used the standard rifle, as well as the regular issue rifle at Shattuck at the time, the Springfield Trapdoor 4570 model. It was made in 1873. The uniform consists of a naval midshipman's blouse and white trousers with a black stripe. The Golden Age, 1882 to the late 90s. This was the era when the squad was at its finest. Rigorous training and tryouts, strict discipline, and preservation of tradition and perfection. There are several famous squaddies from this era. Bud Wilkinson, class of 1933, a professional football player. Marlon Brando, class of 1944, actor. Jimmy Chin, class of 1992, an Oscar-winning photographer for Nat Geo. The last few squads of the 90s were fine, but then the school began focusing even more on sports, and there were fewer and fewer people with time for the squad. The lean years, 2000 to 2017. With the athletic focus at Shattuck, most boys can't work time in for squad because of how much time they have to spend on sports. Fewer and fewer students were able to have time for squad. This helped the decline even more, but now this era is coming to an end. As fewer and fewer students were able to try out for the squad, it began to fade. Once precise and deliberate in every movement, now a shell of itself. Traditions were forgotten and abandoned, and without traditions, a culture can't survive. This is the same for the squad. It's barely holding on, but there may still be hope. The recovery, 2017 to current day. There is now outside help from old squaddies trying to help save the squad and its 137 years of existence. Forgotten drills and traditions are beginning to be relearned, and bad habits are being eliminated. Slowly but surely, the squad seems to be making a recovery, and will hopefully be able to stop the death of the squad. The squad is in its darkest hours, but with the help of several old squaddies, and as long as current squaddies maintain discipline and determination, the squad will recover. All in all, I have hope that the squad can rise up from the ashes and once again have a name that is respected and well known in the school.